So this tutorial will show you how to get started with your blog for Group 4, and the format's worked really well the last couple of years. We started doing this and gives you guys a chance to publish online and gives you a chance to display your work for Group 4 as you work together. So the first thing you want to do is go to WordPress, and it's probably a good idea to have one person in your group be designated to do this and then set it up for everybody else. But it's good to watch the whole tutorial because you'll see what to do with your own individual page. Once you're in WordPress, you can click on one of these get started or get started over here, and it'll take you to a page where you can begin. And so probably want to go ahead and click on a welcome page for my site, and then it'll ask you to choose a theme. And so the one that I chose here is this one, but you can use any theme as you choose. You want to find one that definitely has an option with multiple pages. Some of the themes don't work as well with multiple pages, but most do. Then you'll go in and find a domain, and so you can, I just made up one here. You can make one specific for your group, based on the topic that you choose. You can, and have your group number in there. It's probably a good idea. So if you're group 3, we'll have, I think, 13 groups total, so you'll have a certain group. So then you want to just select on free, the free option, and then select free again. And then whoever's setting up the account, you're going to put your email address in there. That's in case you lose your password. Then you're going to choose your username, which should be the same as your URL, which is good. And then you need to make a password. Now you're going to want to make a password that's unique that's not your email password, okay? You want to choose a password that you're going to share with your group, so the rest of your group members. So you're going to have your username, which you're going to need to send to all your group members, and then the password. And so what will happen is all the group members in your group, however many that you have, will have your password, will have your group username, so that everybody can log in and use that username and password as you put your content in. Next, when you get in there, you'll have your site, and there's lots of different options down here. I'm just going to highlight the ones to be able to get the pages set up. The first thing that you're going to want to do is you have to confirm your email address. So it's going to ask you to do that. So whoever set up the account, just go into your email address and confirm it. And you're going to want to click on that last page. It said click on pages and add. So add a page. This is where you're going to put your name. So first name, and then first initial of your last name, not your full name, just your first name and your first initial of your last name, and you'll have that in there. Next, you can hit publish, and then once you publish it, it'll be on that site, and then you're going to want to hit back to go back. Once you go back, you can add another page, and so click on add. Now you can see that I've got my page, and then you have your home page there, and so you're going to click on add to add the next page. That'll be person 2, whoever that is in your group, and then you're going to publish it again, and then you should see on there you'll have person 2, you'll have the other, your page, and so on. So you'll do that for each group member. They'll have their own page. And so what'll happen is as as each person logs in, you're going to want to click on your own page, and then you're going to type your content in. Now I encourage you to do your content, or to write up all your content in a Word document, and then you can copy and paste it inside WordPress. There's lots of different options here with formatting. You can link things. You can, set your, if you want to left aligned or right aligned or middle aligned or whatever. And there's many different things you can do. But again, you're just going to be publishing your data within here. And if you can notice the URL, you're going to have your own part of that web page based on your last name, and WordPress does that up for you automatically. Now, once you set up your pages, on the home page, if you click on home, this is where you're going to put your introduction, put your conclusion, and that'll be the mutual one for your whole group. And so you'll have that under your home page, and that'll be good. And so, yeah, and then once you have that all set up, you can hit publish. And along the way you can keep working on this, and but this will get you started with all the basics.